How's it going, everybody? JoJo here from Rifles, Rods, and Broads. And again, we are here at the PCS show, the Okuma booth. And we have John Bretza here, the VP of Product Development. John, thanks for joining us for a little while.
No problem. Glad you guys could join us in the booth.
Oh, enjoying everything that you've got. So if you don't mind, there's obviously a lot that we've got going on here. So if we work our way from one end to the other end, which I think a lot of our viewers are interested in, the Makairas, you know, if you've ever heard of them. What do we have going on at Okuma?
Well, first off, what you got here in your hands, I built this rod specifically for the show. So this is a promotional rod that's built off the same blank that we use for the PCH rail rods, just some different componentry. If you buy a Makaira here at the show, you get this rod, roughly a $200 retail value. You get it free here at the show.
And in terms of product development and marketing, Railzilla, you can't get any better than that.
We tried to be a little more fun with that name and kind of resonates with anglers here.
So in terms of like Okuma sport fishing, obviously very big here on the West Coast. You guys even have a Hawaiian custom. I'm born and raised in Hawaii, so I know exactly what that rod's for. That 11-footer's for the Minpachi.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, the Veil. So we start here and we've got our spinning reel combos, and then we work our way down and we go into more conventional.
Sure. Yeah. We'll show you right here. One of the hottest reels that we got here at the show is this one right here, the Rockaway SI. The SI stands for surf inshore, right? So it's a multi-purpose reel for inshore fishing. What's amazing about this reel is the pricing. Comes in at right around that $100 retail price point. It's a sealed reel. It's got what we call hydro block. So it's got seal on the drag system, 2 on the top of the pinion gear, as well as on the side. So you're not gonna submerge this reel, but for everyday use, it's a splash guard to make sure you don't get water to infiltrate the reel.
I was just talking to Benji about it, and he loves using this
So
thing.
Benji's been fishing this. It's very lightweight. The body and side plate are injected carbon fiber, so very stiff, it's not gonna rust. And really important here is that you got the screw-in machined aluminum handle, but you also have a full carbon fiber drag system. All right around $100 price tag, and we do it anywhere from a 2,000 up to a 5,000 size.
And that's one of the main important things. We're a part of the Redondo Rod and Gun Club in the South Bay of California.
Right.
And I always try to get as many people into surf fishing as I possibly can. Again, being from Hawaii, coming up here, it was just like, okay, surf fishing was gonna be my jam.
Yeah.
And when I saw these come out, I was like, oh, this is a really nice reel. So this is fantastic. I may actually pick one of these up, okay? And take this also to Alaska.
Yep.
Besides the surf fishing, I think this would work perfect.
So just like you said, any type of saltwater environment, this reel's gonna be optimized for that. And there's no reason why you can't fish in freshwater. If it can hold up in saltwater, you can of course use it in the freshwater environment. But just like you said, the Hawaiian custom rods are very popular. Our Rockaway rods for the surf, as well as our SST rods.
Yeah.
And so if you're familiar with the Rockaway rods, we can walk over there real quick.
Yeah, the SST travel rods is what I was.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have 2 of those.
I don't think I have the exact rod, but the Rockaway SI, they're all the same configuration, built for the Southern California surf fisher market, right? Very lightweight, minimalized reel seat. You got the nice deep press guides and zirconium inserts. But then, you know, it's very responsive. You feel how light that rod is.
Oh, yeah.
And so what will be coming out here in about a month and a half, we're introducing a 9'7" 2-piece medium heavy in this configuration. And then around June timeframe, that rod's been so popular showing around our local dealers that we took that same 9'7" medium heavy, and we're making a travel rod, and we're doing it both a medium and a medium heavy, 3-piece travel rod that'll come in a protective case.
Wow. When is that coming out?
That'll be mid-June.
Mid-June?
Yeah, so something to really look forward to.
Okay, so if I'm leaving in July, on July 16th,
we should have it for that time frame.
That is perfect. I'm gonna wait for that. We will keep in touch, and I'll definitely look forward to that. Because traveling to Alaska, I was looking for that 3-piece travel rod to where it can break down easy. I can still carry it on the plane. I'm not gonna have to worry about it, because one of the scariest things traveling is checking in your rods.
For sure.
And I don't want to do that.
And one of the things Okuma is known for is originally we had our Nomad series inshore rods. We changed them over to the Voyager Signature series. Very, very popular. and it just made sense. The Rockaway for California, that's a #1 selling rod, the SI series, since we brought it out. Honestly, we can't build enough right now. We bring in more and more, and they keep selling out.
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you what, just being an avid fisherman and surf fishing on the beach, I see a lot of people using them while surf fishing.
Nice.
And yeah, it's a great rod. So this is just
based
fantastic.
on your background, we're talking about Southern California, but these are starting to take off in Hawaii for us right now for Minpachi. So so not only these, but also the Hawaiian Custom in this market. Both do really well.
Yeah, no doubt. And also too, at the PCS show, you guys are running a special on these. So if you buy a Rockaway combo with the reel, you guys are giving away a free gear as well, huh?
Correct.
Awesome. Okay, so we've moved on from the spinning reels, and here we go. We got our more conventional models, and the jigging game is strong now in Southern California. Over the past couple of years, there's just been an explosion. So how have you and Okuma adapted to the need of the anglers here in California?
So we built what we feel is the ultimate reel at the ultimate price point, right?
Okay.
For these reels. This is a Toro jigging reel, and it comes right now at $2,000, but we have a 1,500 size coming out in September. So your viewers are the first to hear that.
Nice.
So that's being introduced at the ICAST.
You heard that
show.
right here, right now.
5.5 to gear ratio, so it's perfect for that intermediate between vertical jigging, like speed jigging and slow pitch. And so the 2,000 size comes in both a right and left hand retrieve. You'll see it's got a massive power handle. You can adjust in 2 different positions. Real nice offset handle, similar to the T-bar.
Yep.
And what's great about it, it's got a triple anti-reverse system. So it's got a double stack one-way roller bearing. So you get, instant stopping power, but double stack, it doubles your stopping power, right? A one-way roller bearing can only hold a certain amount of pressure. This is going to double that amount of pressure. In addition to that, you have a backup ratcheting anti-reverse. So if something was to ever happen and that failed, you have a backup system. But you got
one is none, 2 is one.
Triple thread anti-reverse. And then the other great thing about this reel is the drag system. So we talked about the Makaira being on both sides.
Yeah.
On the right side of the spool. This drag system actually has carbon washers on the left and the right side of the spool.
Okay.
So you can push from both sides. So similar to a car brake, it's not going to pull to one side. It's going to be very stable, very smooth. But the biggest thing is heat dissipation. You want to reduce heat.
That's important.
By doubling your drag system surface area, it's going to reduce the amount of heat, keep your drag running smooth. And then it might be hard to see the anglers on the video, but you can see the cutouts here. So when you're jigging and you don't have a level line, you got to use your thumb. People get excited, maybe they hook a fish all the way down to the bottom, and they might bunch up in one area. That's going to give you a little additional room to make sure that doesn't happen. And just like we talked about on Makaira, the 17-4 grade stainless steel gears are inside this reel here too. Big, massive gearbox. And as we said, this is dedicated for a jigging reel. So what you see here, that is not a clicker. That's a spool lock system. So if you're fishing over basically a reef or a wreck, you're going to catch a fish closest to that structure, right?
Yep.
But if you're getting stuck, you don't want to lose that expensive jig. You pop that thing down, spool lock, maybe you end up bending the hooks, but you get your jig back. So that's the purpose of that design. And you can see, as far as ergonomics go, you notice there's a little finger deal. You put your hand on there, so when you're jigging, real comfortable. So when you're palming it, just gives a lot of ergonomics to that reel.
And again, as far as the Okuma warranty goes, what's the warranty that you guys have on this?
So this one comes with a 3-year warranty and comes in right around, I think it's $399. But remember, this is a 2000. We'll also have a 1500 coming out in a few months this year.
Okay, John. So as we kind of creep up the ladder here, we're going to head over to the Makairas, and we're going to talk about the big boys.
Yeah, we're going to look at our flagship product, what everybody's talking about for tuna, and we're going to show you the limited edition yellowfin tuna reel. First peek here at the show. Nobody's seen it up until this point.
Let's head on over there. Okay, so John, let's talk about the Makaira line, and something that caught my eye. Just look at the beauty of this. So what do we have in terms of like the saltwater fishing, the SoCal, sport fishing scene? It's going to be big this year. Last year was a great year, large size tuna And I know a lot of people were working with Makairas just based on the quality, the great quality of the reel. What do we have new for 2026?
Well, what's super exciting here that we're at PCS. Just last week, the first bluefin tuna of the year was caught down in Ensenada, very close to home. So we're excited. We're hoping we're gonna have a big offshore year here in the local market. The Makairas, we started with a gold. We offer the matte black, gunsmoke, as well as silver. The sizing is all pretty much the same, with the exception of a year ago we added a standard 80, which is an open top. Great if you want a bigger reel for kite fishing, or deep drop for swordfish without an electric reel. But what we're doing this year is we have a limited edition run, the yellowfin tuna. So that will resonate with all those California anglers, right?
Oh yeah.
We all love yellowfin tuna. So you can see the inspiration on the side plate, but the coloration, the blue, the gold to the silver. And we're gonna do this in all the most popular sizes from a 15T on up. And these will be available around July timeframe, but we wanted to give everybody a sneak peek here at the show.
Oh, that thing's a beauty.
As I'd said, it's a limited run, one time. When they're gone, they're gone. So if you really like this, there's a lot of Makaira collectors. Every other year we bring out a limited edition color. You'll want to jump on these and find a local dealer that's going to stock them.
And what are you guys doing really to separate Makaira reels from others here for SoCal sport fishing?
So it all comes to the design. When we built the design, when we designed the Makaira, we built it from the ground up. We ain't take an existing reel and make tweaks and adjustments. And it all is built around the gear system and the drag system. So it's the only two-speed reel in the market, or the first two-speed reel in the market, that had helical cut gears. So the advantage of the helical cut gears, most gears are straight cut. So one tooth at a time engages with the main and pin gear. With the helical cut gear, you have multiple teeth meshing together at one time. So you get more torque and pulling power.
Yeah.
And that is really the one thing that separates it. When you turn the handle, what do you notice?
Oh, it is smooth.
There's no sound, right?
Nope.
From the reverse falls. So I always equate it to like a luxury vehicle, right?
Oh yeah.
A smooth running vehicle. You have a smoother feel. There's no vibration, and that's because of the gear system.
And I fished with the Makaira on the boats, and I can tell you, when that rod's on the rail and you're just cranking, butter.
And long-range fishermen or any offshore angler, they all know the heart and soul of a reel is the drag system.
Yep.
So that's the key to all Makairas. Also the Lihos, they feature the dual force drag system. So it's different when the Makaira is our drag is mounted on the gear side, right? So the gear side, you get zero flex in the frame because you're pulling everything over versus pushing. Traditionally, when you do that, you can bind up the side plate bearing. We've eliminated that out of the equation because the drag system pushes both directions, minimizing side load. But in addition to that, with the help of Tiburon Engineering, when we first developed this, we developed a custom-made thrust bearing. So anything that's not absorbed on side load from the drag system is absorbed by the thrust bearing. So we got kind of the best of both worlds with a pull bar drag system and that dual force drag, so that you get zero frame flex. So really a key element out of this entire reel. And then what's really nice is you get that T-bar handle that's offset, reduces fatigue.
This is a game changer.
Yeah. And then internally, one thing that sets us apart is all the stainless steel that we use in the Makaira is 17-4 grade stainless steel.
Okay.
It's one of the hardest materials you use, so it's very strong and durable, but it's also extremely corrosion resistant. People ask, well, why don't most manufacturers use it? Some use it for the spool shaft with braided lines so it doesn't flex. We use it on everything. We didn't want to compromise anything on this reel. And normally it's so expensive because you got to do a slower cutting. It wears out your gear cutters. We wanted to make sure there's no compromise in the Makaira, so we put all the best materials we could in this reel. And with that, we backed it by a 5-year warranty, which is one of the best in the industry for a reel like this.
Well, thank you for putting so much work into it. I'm very excited to meet you, John, here at the PCS show. Okuma, you guys are doing a fantastic job. I can tell you, I've got a Makaira in my backpack right now.
Nice.
So, and that's just adding to the collection. So what's the best way to get a hold of you guys or to reach out if anybody has any questions?
So the easiest way is go to our website, okumafishingusa.com, and you can get a hold of our customer service. We got a portal on there. if you ever need any service, you know, unfortunately fishing reels are a mechanical thing.
Oh yeah.
We have saltwater, so at times you're gonna need to have service, right? It's just the nature of the beast, doesn't matter what brand it is. We wanna take care of our customers. You can create a ticket right on the website, send your product into us, and we'll get you all squared away. We got some of the best customer service and repair in the whole industry.
Awesome.
So we're there to help you.
Can't wait to see these out on the boats.
Yeah.